of the man. Once again, return of the man. Watch my flow, you know that I'll be back. Here I am, return of the man.
Hello my beauts, I don't have my microphone, so I hope you can hear me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. If you're new here, I'm a natural hair and lifestyle content creator. I'm on my way to Ajadi's birthday dinner at Roka. I'm currently waiting for the troop. It's getting busy. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much for celebrating my last year of 30s. You know what's mad, right? I've known each of you for over 10 years. We're family, so yeah. I don't know. You don't count. You know what? Really, when I did the math, and I'm like, oh my god, you're turning 30 next year. That is mad.
A shot of lemonade.
We have done some nights out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then slept on the chill point. The next day when we have work.
I am home. Well, I'm at my mom's house. The last 2 hours, if I tell you what, I tried to go back to Kent. I missed my train. So, back at my mom's, but it's fine. I'm watching Hallelujah Challenge. I just paused it to finish this so that I can take off this makeup and go to bed. But I just wanted to show you, you know, Ajadi gave us a goodie bag. So I just really wanted to show you what's inside real quick before I get into bed. Take off this makeup. Got some slippers. This is my birthday gift. So initially I saw this and I was like, what? She got us all gift cards. And then I remembered that she said she put my birthday gift inside. So Zara gift card, which is amazing. If you know me, you know I love me a Zara. I love me a Zara. She made this cake herself. It's too late for me to eat it. But look. My hands aren't clean, so I don't want to take it out. But the top is it raspberry, strawberry? But it's a vanilla cake with... Should I try it? Should we try little butterflies on it. So cute. It's actually really nice. And I don't usually eat icing. It's Ajadi getting a new hobby. Is this a business I'm seeing, Ash? Oh, these are cute. Some cute furry socks with a heart on it. Oh, this is so cute, isn't it? A vitamin C mask, brightening mask. Love that for me. Already know I love Garnier. This I'll be using on Monday. And then Twinings Paws Refreshing Raspberry and Hibiscus Balance with Blackberry Leaves. I think this is good for bloating. I have a really bad bloating problem, especially during the time of the month. I was asking her what to use in terms of reducing the bloat, and I believe this is a tea she's always telling me I should get, but I never get it, and then by the time I need it I always forget what the tea is. So I'm happy she's put one in my bag. Now that I know, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna try it. I'm going to buy it probably next week, try it for a month, give it some time to work and see. The December period, we'll see what the bloating is looking like, because I'll be looking pregnant, you know. Around my birthday I was bloated and I couldn't even hold my stomach in. And someone commented on Instagram, is that a bump I see? First of all, have we not all known not to comment on women's bodies by this age? I mean, come on. Anyway, I just said no. I'm not about to explain why I look pregnant. Just know a woman's body does what a woman's body does. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, so that's my cute little goodie bag. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ash. Roka was alright. I feel like, no, definitely the last time I went with Ash was 2 years ago, and we went to the one in Mayfair. The food was nicer. The food was definitely nicer. However, this time around, I really liked where we were sitting. We went to the loungy part, and this Roka we went to is the one in Charlotte Street. They have the upstairs bar, and they also have a lounge downstairs, and the lounge made it more personable. It made it more intimate, even though the music was loud and there was people going up and down. Where we were seated made it more intimate and we can all hear each other, and it was really nice. I just wish the food was a bit better, but I left full, which is the main thing, because whenever Ash decides she wants sushi, I'm always thinking, oh, of course I'm not gonna come. However, I'm gonna leave feeling hungry. But fortunately today I did not leave feeling hungry. I had more than enough of my share, and I actually finished everything that I ordered, which was kind of surprising. Backstory: Ash booked the table. So last year, you know, I went to her birthday last year and I couldn't go back home because of how late the table was booked for. So this year she was considering me and she booked the table earlier. However, she ended up being an hour late. Not her fault, but she ended up being an hour late. And so me that I was aiming for an 11:10 train, okay, it's like, okay, an hour late, we're pushing it. However, I had already seen that there was a 12:10 train. So I said, if all else fails, I'll get the 12:10 train. So it's getting to 10. I think it got to 10:20. I said, yeah, let's quickly take the pictures we want to take. I need to go. I just didn't even factor in the fact that Northern Line, it's not like the Victoria Line, it's not like the Central Line. Those trains will come in every 6-8 minutes. So that was the first delay. I managed to get to my mum's by 11:30. My train is 12:10. Right. I was pushing it for time. However, I thought I could make it, but when I got to the bus station and I saw my bus leaving and I saw how long it was going to take the next one, and I know there's roadworks on the way, I was pushing it, but I thought, you know what, let me try it anyway. So got to the station at 12:09, but by the time I got off the bus, I saw my train leaving. I wanted to cry. No, I didn't want to cry, but I just felt I shouldn't have rushed. There was no need. I should have just counted it a loss, whatever. But anyway, I tried. I missed it by a minute. It is what it is. Thank God I have a place to stay for tonight, so it's a good thing. The reason I really wanted to go home was because I haven't finished editing for next week, and so I wanted to finish it tomorrow. But now I'm in London. I'm going to put God first and go to church tomorrow. After church, I'll probably go do some shopping because I'm still in London. So yeah, I'm not gonna get home until late tomorrow. So I'm not gonna get the editing done, but we'll see what happens on Monday. That's it really. But it was an enjoyable night. I wish Ash hadn't been delayed because we would have had more time, and I probably would have left. I don't know, would I have left that? Yeah, I would have left earlier for sure. But things happen, and like I said, I have a place to stay, fortunately. I'd rather go to church in person anyway, so yeah, it's better this way, to be fair. But yeah, that's it. I want to get back to Hallelujah Challenge. Should I take you to church tomorrow? I don't have a spare battery, and this one's already half done, so I could take you to church, but will I be able to show much? I'm not sure. This battery's not gonna last, so I don't want to carry you because you're heavy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's it for this Saturday vlog.
1 week later.
Hello my beautiful, welcome back to my channel. And me and my girl.
Continue on A2 for 1.5 miles.
It's been a while.
I was gonna say you would have seen her in the video before, but no. There's about 2 videos since that last video. We are on our way to our 40th, all the way in London. That's what happens when you live in Kent. Well, I know the drive will be smooth, so
It's not even like London like that. It's like
Croydon,
London out
again, yeah. To be honest, how long does it say? Oh, not bad at all. Okay, so obviously I'll show you what I can show you when we get there. So this is gonna start at 7:30.
Lindsay, one of the things that Lindsay said is she wants to make sure that you guys are well looked after. So I'm going to give you abundance today. I'm not going to give you 1 starter. I'm not going to give you 2 starters. I'm going to give you 3 starters. Hey! So if anyone has any allergies, just go to the waitresses and say, hi, I'm allergic to shellfish, I'm allergic to nuts, and they'll let you know what it has and hasn't has. So starters, we're going to start with a Malaysian style kidney prawns. We're going to start a mac and cheese starters, and then last but not least, we're going to do a tomato bruschetta. So in the next 10 minutes, it's going to start playing out. So enjoy, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Come on.
inconspicuous.
So how are people gonna hire you?
What of mouth?
What's your name?
Scabby. Come and speak into your camera.
Yeah.
DJ Scaps, the one and only.
I wanna know your name, man. I wanna know if you got a man. I wanna know if you got what I need. What you say,
Takes mic off stand. Puts stand to one side. Takes full ownership over the power that is in her hands. Commands attention. Refuses to start her poem until she could hear a pin drop in the room. Until there is complete silence. The roar from her diaphragm shocks the audience. They wonder how a voice so big came from someone so small. They wonder if she's a lion disguised as a human. She's small, but she's Talawa, they say. Guess the best things come in micro packages. Short woman may be pocket sized, but her thoughts ain't. She questions why her image is more important to her audience than what she has to say or offer. But short woman never came to play. She's here to show the world that this is her stage. So now it's time for everyone who doubted her to watch in awe as short woman reclaims her space. Thank you. In the chaos of a sickle cell crisis, my body caves in, but my superpowers awaken. An inner portal unlocks inside of my mind, and I am reminded of my unwavering resilience to overcome anything that life throws at me in my direction. I used to question the cards that I have been dealt, until I realized that it is all a matter of perspective. You could walk past me on the street, your eyes glancing, gazing, never knowing that there is a wall waged beneath my skin. My cells may be crescent-shaped, bent and twisted, but they are far from broken, for they are the architects of my internal endurance, strength concealed beneath the surface. My body is a battleground and my cells are the warriors, fighting battles in unseen dark places. I used to see my blood as a burden until I realized that I am not a force to be reckoned with, because sickle cell will not win. With every hospital admission, I arise stronger, unshaken, for I am more than the shell of a body. I am a legacy of survival, of triumph, of victory. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for them this evening. Make some noise. Kai, DJ Kai. Lindsay, please, now you're 40, drop that dance. Drop that dance, forget it. Don't do that dance ever again.
Lupus and Me came out of pain, sadness, struggle. It came out of near-death experiences. It came out of something unknown. Me and my family had to come together, rally together for something that was taking my sister's life. something that we didn't know could happen, something that most people struggle with, and no one's there to support, no one's there to be a voice, no one's there to really understand what is going on. There was a time when I was struggling because to see what a condition had done or is doing to my sister. Like if you saw my sister some 3 years ago, she was a lioness, she was strong, she was able, but this disease has silently taken over. And that's why Lupus and Me was created, was founded to be a voice to the voiceless, to share an awareness of pain and suffering that goes on every day that most people don't understand, because that's how debilitating this disease is. And yeah, this is my birthday, but it's also a day for Lupus and Me, for us to launch something, to come together and to create noise about something that sits so silent among us. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to introduce my sister, but over these many years that I've seen her struggle, she's been an inspiration. She's shown me strength, she's shown me courage. She fights every day. She's my sister and I love her dearly. Launching a foundation, a charity isn't easy. Sorry, the African, the Ghanaian was kind of small. Isn't easy, but especially when you've got a disease that fights you day in, day out. And today she said, no, I'm gonna do this. Swear down, I'm gonna do this. So please, can we make some noise? Can we shout? Can we clap?
You can find out more about donating to and supporting Lupus and Me on Instagram at Lupus and Me UK.
The way you for me, yeah? I thought you waiting for Lindsay.
Turn up the match, my flow. You know that I'll be back.